And this is the place. We have arrived. This week is a special week. I've studied for the last 7 months, and only the other day did I get my business cards, my business number, and my official license. So I'm now set up and ready to do some business. How busy am I? Will I do my first deal? Well, join me for the week and we'll go through it together. Looks like we are starting this video off with a special delivery. Open houses are huge. Not literally, they could be literally, but more like they're so important to get leads for like a lot of agents that sometimes it's like 80% of buyer leads for agents come from open houses. Because obviously a lot of people who go to open houses are interested in the house. But that's more so like when you're just starting out and you don't have a bunch of referrals all the time and stuff. We've actually got an open house we're doing today, so these came in time. Otherwise I would have to borrow some. Possibly another one later in the week. But we'll also be checking out a $13 million property in West Van that is new to our office. So gonna shoot some short form content for it, and of course bring the vlog camera. Oh, they forgot to put stuff on it. I'm just kidding, it's backwards. Very aesthetic, very simple. My face is knotted. I actually kind of like not having my face on it. Good for the open house signs. Just gonna prep the rest of the stuff. We're gonna have a guest list. I always bring a candle. This apartment's really nice, honestly. This one's going for $779,900, so like $780,000. One bed, one bath, super modern. Got about an hour left in the open house. Let some people know I was here, post it on Instagram. I'll probably post my open houses on Instagram so people can come take a look, come for a chat. So I'm not talking for long in this clip because I gotta be ready for anything, but sometimes even at open houses, like even at a nice place, they are slow. They can be slow. Some people have come through. Now we're just hanging out a little bit, but I'm gonna try to get some work done. Back from the open house, the signs did great the first time in the field. Great. It went well today. It was somewhere in the middle. I think we had like 5 groups or so. Anyways, I'm gonna work on YouTube stuff probably for the rest of the day. Doing YouTube and real estate at the same time, it's interesting. You know, you see those realtors out there who are like kind of famous, like Ryan Serhant or Erik conover, and they produce a lot of content. They do real estate and do social media and are part of videos, but they are not the video editors. They do not do the thumbnails. They don't even show places sometimes, right? They have like a whole team of people. So slowly, you know, we'll get there and things are looking up. So I'm excited for that, and maybe even an assistant at some point, because that would be a world of difference for just how much time I could have. We're figuring it out. We'll figure it out. Something interesting is a new best practice that I have come across and that has been drilled into my head as a real estate agent is that I have to be on my phone. Not on my phone, but I have to have it with the ringer on like 24/7. I used to keep my phone on Do Not Disturb like 10 hours a day to get work done. Obviously, I'm not doing that anymore, which is very relevant to the sponsor of this video, Wireless Wave and T-Booth Wireless. If you're looking for a new phone or phone plan, listen up. This is for you because they have a bunch of back to school deals and discounts going on right now, which you don't have to be a student, by the way, to partake in. I actually bought this phone last year when there was a bunch of these sales going on for a super good deal, as we say, stonks. But through Wireless Wave and T-Booth Wireless, right now they have discounts on the iPhone 13s, Samsung S22s if you're an Android person, and the Google Pixel 6s and more. They've also got deals on data plans right now, so if you are always running out of data, this could be a good time to check out what they've got. And on top of those sales, they have a bunch of accessories as well, like wireless speakers, headphones, holders for your car, chargers for your car, a bunch of stuff. I couldn't fit the whole list on here, but there's a lot, that's the point. With that said, the links to all the deals and everything mentioned will be below this video. Or if you're near one of their locations, you can walk in, they'll know what you're talking about. So today I'm mostly working from home besides going to check out one property later. I have all the blinds closed because it's super hot in Vancouver for a Vancouverite, okay? It's not that hot for other people, but it is right now for me. Turning my pants into shorts as we speak. There's been a couple comments asking how I chose my brokerage, and I went with Engel & Volkers, by the way, and the reason I went with that brokerage is because, you know, we all get told you should surround yourself with people that do what you want to do or do what you want to do well. And the people I knew at EV, I'm gonna call it EV because that's a lot shorter from now on, they do good business. And they don't just do good business, they do big business. And that's what I want to do, and I want to do it well. Right now we're gonna go visit a friend of mine's listing in West Vancouver that's listed just under 14 million. And the plan is to make some short form content, promote the place, you know, also just make some content for my own benefit as well. So I've got my phone, my trusty little tripod from Peak Designs, and this house has AC, so I'd rather be there than here. literally just started getting leaked on through the sunroof in the middle of that. This is not what I need right now. Where did that come from? Who's the culprit, man? And this is the place. We have arrived. So a couple specs on it from the outside, about 8,000 square foot of interior space. It's 3 floors, as you can see, 7 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, and you might be able to hear it. There's something special over here. It's a pool in your front yard, looking over the city. Coming in the front door, super bright in here, super gorgeous, all lit up by these big windows that face the Lions Gate Bridge and downtown Vancouver, Stanley Park, well, pretty much all of Vancouver. By the way, I'm gonna put the listing agent's info on screen and in the description in case you wanna contact them, but I wanna check out the pool and the hot tub. It's really a gorgeous home. I mean, you can see with your own eyes, but I know like sauna, steam room, elevator, this place is speaking to me. I don't know what it's saying yet, but they're good things. And the balconies, as you would assume, don't disappoint either. About 2,000 square feet of patio. And a lot of it faces English Bay and the Burrard Inlet. So I'm here with my friend Shima, who is also one of the listing agents of the property. And my question for you is, what's something about this property that makes it kind of stand out?
For me, obviously the first factor is the view. We are in the last street on West Vancouver British property.
Oh right, that's true.
On Cypress Mountain.
Yeah, so this is like one of the highest streets up. So there's no house above us. We're like looking over everything. Good morning, it is the next day. I haven't worn these glasses on the channel in so long, you probably only recognize them if you've been around for a while. So I like marketing, right? Content creation. So of course I have a marketing plan that I've created for real estate, and I want to share a little bit of it because I think it's pretty cool. We all know by now that the big fancy mansion tours on YouTube do super well, the eye-catching, super nice properties, and I want to do some of that, but also with that, do some content about Vancouver, more specifically. The eye-catching route, but also the information route. This YouTube channel kind of started and grew when I was making very specific information about how to move to Vancouver. And that was great, but over time I kind of changed the channel into more of a vlog, a bit more about my life in Vancouver. That being said though, there's still a place for the information-focused content. People are still moving. People are still searching how to move to Vancouver and looking for advice, which is why I created the adamjbell real estate YouTube channel. Pretty much it's gonna have neighborhood tours, where should you live, content that's a bit too specific for this channel. And because of that channel, we'll be able to bring in viewers and all that stuff, so it's great for people who I end up selling their home for. And they want me as their listing agent because we're getting a bunch of eyeballs on the channel and the properties. So today we record the first video for that channel, the Kitsilano neighborhood tour, super popular neighborhood in Vancouver. I'm just about to set up the gimbal, the camera, the wireless microphone, and go meet my friend Alan, who is helping us shoot the tour. The gimbal. And the idea is, you know, people move here down the road, maybe they buy a place, maybe they don't. And if they do, they use me as their agent, or they refer me to someone, or none of that happens and, you know, I just help them move here. You know, that can be a possibility too. That's the idea. We are now at Kits Beach. Alan, say hello to the vlog.
Now I can talk?
Yeah, now you can talk. I didn't say he could not talk. Like I said, the Kitsilano neighborhood tour, perfect timing, super sunny day. This is the perfect time for it. So gave him the rundown of the gimbal, and now we are putting it in action. Doesn't have to be perfect. You know, I'd rather have like someone that I have a good time with help me film, even if he's not a pro. He's pretty close though, so. Good morning. It is the next day. Do not mind my cardboard from my open house signs back there. But yesterday we spent probably like 3 hours recording for this neighborhood tour. We got so many good shots. It just looks so good. I'm excited to use it in videos, like editing it, but also posting them, of course. The end goal is to have my website where there's a map of Vancouver and people can hover over an area and it's like, this neighborhood has a video tour. You can watch that here. And I'm kind of gonna do a video tour of all the most popular neighborhoods in the city, one by one. If you wanna see a specific neighborhood, comment on that channel on those videos. By the way, I don't just always have every single light on in my apartment. It's like when I film, I turn lights on so that the lighting is just better, just so you know. Before people are like, this guy always has his lights on. What's he doing? Quick show and tell moment. I got this book, Ninja Selling. This is not it because I bought it as an audiobook. I can listen to an audiobook when I'm tired, but I can't read a book when I'm tired. It's too much brain power for me. And at first I was like, oh great, a sales book. Like it's gonna be all about how to convince people and almost trick people into buying or giving into your sales. But it's actually like the opposite. The book talks about not selling to people, just being a good person, having positive energy with you all the time, being a good friend, and overall being very competent and like just good at what you do at the end of the day. It's pretty much how to sell without selling anything, which is an interesting take on it. I really like it actually. A good quote from it so far is that people love to buy, but they hate to be sold to, which is just so true. So if it interests you or you're into psychology or sales or anything like that, Ninja Selling. Been about an hour since that first segment this morning, now prepping for the second open house because I did secure it, so we're doing another open house. Secured the bag, the open house. Everyone wants open houses, so. And the candle choice of the day is bourbon pear. Here, pretty good, isn't it? You can get to a point where you're too busy for open houses. For now, I still enjoy them. You know, you're going to a neighborhood, an area, learning a bit about it, that like a place that you normally wouldn't go. And overall, you just get better at what you're doing, you know? The more people you talk to, the more neighborhoods you learn, more knowledgeable you are. One thing you don't want to do is be late for your own open house and there's people trying to go inside and you're not even there yet. So, let's go. So this place is listed for $465,000. Quick tour, and I'll share some stuff. Kitchen, into the living room. That's me getting some work done. Into the open living room, and there is the bedroom. So even though I just started, I'm doing a bunch, like started as a real estate agent, I'm doing a bunch of open houses because they're kind of the way that new agents can, it's one of the ways that new agents can meet new clients. And sometimes agents who are like really busy, they don't have time to host all their open houses. But if someone wants to buy the place, I don't actually get a cut unless I'm their agent from my agent who's a seller's agent. I might not actually be a part of the deal at all, but that's just part of the game. And so open houses pretty much give people a chance to meet potential buyers. That's why a lot of new agents do open houses, so. Got back home 5-10 minutes ago, about to look at my hot sheet, and in real estate that's code word for important listings and stuff to look at. For example, may have some clients thinking about buying a place in Kitsilano for $500,000. So I have a hot sheet for them that I look at, the new listings every single day in that neighborhood around that price range. Because then every single time there's a new listing, I know about it. This might be some of the final real estate work I do in this video because that was pretty much like a work week, the first work week. Anyways, I didn't include everything that I did this week. There was a lot of stuff I didn't include that was, to be honest, probably not the most fun to watch. Did you want to watch me fill out an Excel sheet? You did? No. Anyways, I learned a lot in my first week. My first open houses, got those done, out of the way. Only been a week, but I'm feeling pretty good. If you are getting into the industry, my one piece of advice is find a place or go somewhere where you can have a mentor, because at the start, you don't have all the answers. So when people ask you questions, you go find the answers from someone. So if there's someone that you can ask, like I have a mentor at EV, super thankful, and they have made my life a lot easier. So hey, that was my week. Leave all your real estate questions below. Check out my real estate channel if that interests you. Also have my real estate email down there for real estate inquiries, of course. So I'll see you next week.